It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Reeves the pass to LeBron. Reeves with the screen for James. Buries it from three-point range. And opening day here for both of these teams, Brent Barry, the fans are full of optimism.
Well, the seeds have been planted in the offseason, Kevin. What's about to bloom for these franchises as the year goes on? I mean, lots of movement around the league, but it's about the growth of your favorite team and watching these storylines play out as teams march towards the playoffs. A long ways away, but tonight's where it starts.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist, and it being Dame time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
Here's Lillard. 1:46 left to play in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Of course, they know they have their work cut out for them with LeBron on the court. He told me James hasn't really lost a step. He's a constant problem out there, so I'm ready to try anything, including just throwing extra bodies at him. Of course, that probably means some double teams in LeBron's immediate future. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic, following the basket by Brook Lopez.
Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there.
Doncic, pass to Hachimura. Great D that time from Portis. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Shoots over Hachimura, off the left rim and out. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown.
Yeah, and this is a tough one to figure out because Rui hitting the 3, that makes him really difficult to check.
And Lillard kicks to Portis. Kuzma against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Lopez dishes to Lillard. The 11-footer, and it's good for 2. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Trains the 3-pointer.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Tie game in Milwaukee. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Austin Reeves out there with Vincent. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in at the 3, the small forward.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Brent, for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Here's Hachimura. Following the three by Milwaukee. Pass to Finney-Smith. Reeves with it. And here is Hachimura. From about 16, it's rebounded by Portis.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Prince with it. Connect picks him up. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Inside, here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. All right, fans, it's halftime. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Trent's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. LeBron comes in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Now here's LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Portis a screen on Doncic. Trent outside, from outside the arc. The rebound by the Lakers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Here's Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Hachimura's got 5.
Hachimura's going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trent outside. Here's Lopez. Pass to Kuzma. That's a 2 from Lillard. And another basket for Milwaukee. 8 seconds left here in the second. From deep LeBron. No good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lakers on top, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guys, but that can't happen, but it did. So we just got to move it forward.
We'll see if the communication picks up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantages of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Doncic against Lillard. Lopez passes to Lillard. It's good. Lillard's got 9 points.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Kuzma. It's blocked. And they get it back. Here's Giannis. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
As he's gotten older, LeBron has changed his body, relying a little more on that power.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. A different look for Milwaukee. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Connects from 3-point range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
It seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Doncic, and it falls over the rim and in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1. Here's Sims, covered by Hayes. And here's Trent outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Part of playing with Trent is you got to set him up. He's so good shooting it off the catch.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So for the Lakers right now, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. LA has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And Lillard kicks to Trent. Pass to Kuzma. Lopez, a screen on LeBron. Launches it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Vanderbilt down low. Hayes dishes to LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Lillard against Doncic. Outside, Antetokounmpo for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. Lakers shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense. Not that last possession.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Doncic with the bucket.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Lillard from outside. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's James. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in. That outside shot going, it's a big difference maker.
And they double up James. Yes!
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Milwaukee's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Against James. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Getting to the line at will. James using his smarts these days to draw those kind of shooting fouls.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Knocks down the 3.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. that trip coming up empty, missing both. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a one-point game. Lillard, the pass to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. Kicks it out to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. 4 on the clock. Here's Trent. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, a challenge for you tonight with your matchup. How much motivation do you get in a game like this one?
My matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Well, man, I appreciate the time. Thanks, man. Congrats. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now, our player of the game, LeBron James.